we go. Okay, now, all right, I'll move you all to the side over here. If it ever looks like I'm looking to the side, it's because I move all you guys over here to the side. So, all right, so welcome to our June virtual team meeting. And sorry if some of you guys didn't get a notification. When I set this up originally, I thought that it was set up properly and it was, you know, not working correctly. So I didn't realize that until I went to go look today to add the link for the call, and it was not there. So, but thank you for those of you that got on, you know, with shorter notice. But June is going to be great. So we only have, I probably should, just one second. I'm going to have you guys. Sorry to make you go away for a second. All right. All right, so first thing, look at all the amazing people that we welcomed last month. So we had a lot of new recruits. So the ones that you see on the left-hand side of each one, the recruiter is on the right side of who recruited them. So way to go if you are one of these new people that were recruited in May. And thank you so much for joining our amazing team. All right, so last month we ended up with 195,000 in sales and 53 recruits. Okay, and this does not include all of our amazing 4th gen and 5th gen directors and the people. Oh gosh, that's going to get annoying. I forgot to turn my Facebook off. I'll have to go back in there in a second and do that because otherwise you're going to hear ding-a-lings all night. Super excited of how many we did have and how many more than it probably was than that, just because that's what I can see as far as up into my 3rd gen. So if you guys want to go ahead and write these on your calendar, the team, our monthly team meeting, which is held at my house, it will be held at my house this next month, is July 7th, and it is at 5 o'clock. It's from 5 to 7. That is a Sunday. And so I try to do that for those people that are driving from a little bit further, because we have like Miss Tony that usually comes a couple hours to see my beautiful face. So, and then opportunity event is 8 o'clock. Okay, so if you do have anyone that is interested in the business, our opportunity event will be 8 o'clock Central Time. And so it will just be posts that run for about an hour with just information about the business that you can share with them. Our next virtual team meeting will be July 18th, and I did that because that's before conference. And so I wanted to get that in before those of us that are going to conference do go. All right, so it's summer officially tomorrow. Did you guys know that the official start of summer is tomorrow? So it is summer now, and lots of fun things happen in the summer. So general, the $225 price is passed for those people that are not new consultants. $99 for new consultants, April 8th through on-site registration. So you guys are still $99 no matter what. Those people that have been in the business before July 1st of last year, then right now it is in the $250 to go to conference. Now you can use your PC bucks for this. So if any of you have any questions and you're newer on the team, let me know, because I can explain conference a little bit to you. I'm getting ready to create a Facebook group with all the people that are registered so far for conference, and it's not too late to sign up. So if it's something you're interested in, we would love to have you. It's July 25th through the 27th, and it is in Rosemont, Illinois, which is where our home office is. And so it's a great time. You guys will learn a lot. All right, so guys, I sold 2 sets of these today. just so you know. I was at my kids' swim lessons today. I talked to a lady about these yesterday, so I just put them all in a bag and I took them with me. And while I was there, I sold some to 2 other moms that were sitting there at swim lessons. So I sold a few sets of these today. One of them just wanted the pancake molds and the stencils, and the other one got the whole set. Okay, so people are loving these. They're super cute. I made pancakes yesterday morning for my kids, and Kaysen said, "Mommy, why didn't you make me the Toy Story kind?" I was like, sorry, baby. Mommy was trying to get breakfast out quick this morning. So there was no powdered sugar this morning. So, but they do love it. And so there's the prices of the set and then each of them individually. So they are fun products. All right. So this month and next month, here's some different things you can do. You can do a Kids in the Kitchen party on a Saturday morning and make some pancakes for them. Okay, or you could do a New Summer Fresh party, sharing the benefits and mention them during the checkout chat, and go live while you make breakfast with a family. Okay, so that's, you know, what I did. I have tons of cute pictures of Kaysen holding up all the different pancakes, and we had a great time making them. Okay, so these are the time now coming up on the 21st to the 22nd. Okay, they're trying to have Pampered Chef take over the internet. Okay, so 21st and 22nd is another push, you know, to share videos, to push the products, and to share the products. Okay, so that's tomorrow and Saturday, if you didn't know when the 21st and 22nd was. And guys, Toy Story starts in theaters tomorrow. Hey, so if you don't have tickets, you should go get them. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely have fun.
Thank you.
Pampered Chef tea.
What? Pampered Chef tea?
Tea.
Oh. Okay. Ooh. All right. So the Cool and Serve bowls, if you guys don't have these are really cool. I am loving these as well. I've taken baked beans and potato salad and a few different things to different places in these bowls. And so I am really, really liking them. I just keep the inserts right in the freezer, and then I put the food right in. All right, so several of you have already earned these different levels, level 1, 2, and 3. And I've been watching as people have been selling products and getting new fall products. So sell $750, you're going to get $60 worth of products this month. If you sell $1,500, you're going to get $175. Submit $3,000, you're going to get $370 in products. Okay, so let's earn some fall products. All right, so this month, if you guys do not know the new consultant special, you have someone that's going to be joining the opportunity event, okay, they have a chance to earn $250 in Pampered Chef bucks. So if they join your team and they hit their $1,250 in their first 30 days, once they hit $500 in sales, they're going to get 50 PC bucks. Once they hit $1,250 in sales in their first 30 days, they're going to get 200 more PC bucks for a total of $250 in Pampered Chef bucks. Okay, so that's awesome. That's a lot of products for free starting right out. All right, so who can we talk to? Who might need some extra money this summer? Teachers, college students, right, Georgia? Yes. Stay-at-home parents, parents with kids heading off to college. Okay, so those are some ideas of people that may need some income this summer. All right, so when you recruit, what do you get? Okay, you get the, first of all, personal reward that you're making a difference in impacting someone's life. Okay, that's the first and most important thing. You get overrides on your personal team sales. You get 30 Pampered Chef dollars and 3,000 incentive trip points when they qualify with their $1,250, and then unlimited earning opportunity. All right, so don't write off Disney World. Okay, this is still absolutely possible for any of you. Okay, so if you don't know anything about Disney World, it's the trip that we are earning up until December 31st this year. And you get 3,000 points when you have a qualified new recruit. You get 1 point for every dollar in commissionable sales. You get 6,000 points when you develop a director under you. And then for every quarter that you have $2,000 in sales each month of the quarter, then you can get 1,000 extra points with a total of 4,000. So those are the ways that you can earn a Disney trip. My kids are super pumped that I already earned it a couple months ago. Okay, new excellence awards. Okay, they started the new earning period on June 1st. So we are in the new excellence award period. Okay, so if you don't know what excellence awards, there's 4 different categories. You can earn it in sales, recruits, developing directors, and then organizational volume sales. And so I was super, super excited this year to be able to earn it in all 4 categories. And so, and Miss Tony that's on here earned it in 3 categories. So those of you that are going to conference will see us walking the stage for these. And so we're just really, really pumped about that. And Tamara Rowland's on here, right? She was on here. I can't see you guys anymore. So Tamara, I know, earned it as well. Okay, here's my top 20. Let's give a big shout out because Tony Patterson's in the house. So $9,223. Georgia, hug your mama. She said high five. Okay. So $9,223 was Tony. Leslie, I don't know if Leslie's on here, but she had $7,898. Tamara Rowland is in the house. Congrats to Tamara with $7,667.70. Michelle Richmond had $62.68. There's my sales. Courtney Tice had $46.12. Patricia Nance had $4,471. Phyllis, I'm going to burn. Nick. I butchered that, I'm sure. I apologize, Phyllis, if you're on this call. $4,083.75. Brianna, oh, great. There's a lot of O's. Procopio. Sorry if I butchered that as well. Maybe I should just stick to first names because you guys can read too. 3,648. Vicky has 3,614. Misty has 3,379. Angela Campbell, who I know she was on here, had 3,277. Debbie Belden had 3,255. Kelly had 3,159. Christy had 3,115. Another Christy had 3,023. Stephanie, she had $3,009. April had $3,007. Jean had $207.27.71, and Michelle Bonja had $25.56. So congratulations if you were on here and you were in the top 20 in sales. That is excellent. All right, we had 3 promotes. We had Fast Track new director, Carrie Nelson, who is under Miss Tony Patterson. We had Fast Track Stephanie Palmer. Congratulations. And new senior director, Miss Tony Patterson. So whoop, 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 whoop. So Tony promoted to senior director last year. So awesome job. Here are the people that had $1,000 parties last month. Holy Toledo's Vicky. $2,999. Woo-wee! Congratulations. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Phyllis, man, look at these. 1561. Jean. Tony, another one. 1375. Dorothy Parker had a 1300. I've got to learn Brianna's last name. That is awesome. Way to go, all of you guys that had $1,000 parties last month, okay? That just shows that you are rocking and rolling in your parties and you are doing great things. So way to go. Apparently, that's the end. All right. Go bye-bye. All right, so a couple of things. I'm going to come back to you all for just a second. Let me delete these. Okay. So For those of you that don't know me real well, I've been with Pampered Chef for 7 years now. And when I started Pampered Chef 7 years ago, virtual parties, they were not a thing. It was cooking shows and it was catalog parties, but virtual parties, they were non-existent. So when virtual parties started, I jumped on and started doing virtual parties with everyone else kind of right away. Failed miserably at a lot, did okay sometimes, had a few, usually a few every month, but cooking shows were still the center of my business. And so after I had an accident last year, and last year was a little bit more of a struggle for me, I decided at the turn of this year that I was really going to step up my virtual parties, and I was really going to try to do more than I had ever done before. And that's what I did. And it has impacted my sales tremendously. And what I realize now, looking back, because I only did a few a month, and because I wasn't real confident in them myself, I wasn't as confident in training others on it. Now, a lot of my directors and staff did more, and they felt way more comfortable training new consultants on virtual parties, but that was something that was a little bit of a struggle for me. But I did find that when I started doing more and more virtual parties, I became way more comfortable and felt like I could finally start teaching others how to do them correctly. Okay. So the last several people that have joined my team are really going strong and have multiple parties, $2,500 in sales at least every month. And they're just really rocking and rolling. And so I want to share with you and make sure that you know the tips and things on, just really how to make sure that your parties are successful. Okay. And I know some of you already have great upline leaders that have helped you with some of these things. So I just kind of want to make sure that everyone is kind of on the same page, and some of the training that I'm doing, I just want to make sure that you guys have access to as well. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you guys a few things. Okay. So the first thing here is, this is a virtual party schedule. Now, this is a document that I can share with any one of you. I noticed as I was training new consultants, after their first party, they would say, man, I really just wish I had it written out what I should do on what day. And so that's kind of what I did, is just kind of write out how and when I do things, okay? So if you have the opportunity to send a packet out a couple weeks. Now, I booked multiple parties today because this is kind of the day that I work on booking parties. So a lot of them are not starting until the 13th of next month. But tomorrow I will be putting my packets in the mail to them, marking down on my my planner here. I'll be marking down that I sent them a packet, okay? Because it's important to know that you send the packet and that it's already in the mail. So I try to do that a couple weeks before. And the reason I do that a couple weeks before as opposed to, the week of, is I want them to get that packet as soon as possible and be thinking about that party. Okay, because from hosts that I have heard from that actually have become consultants, I've asked them, did you like having that packet, a couple weeks out? And they said yes, because it sat there, even though it sat on my desk or it sat in my mail pile or whatever, it was a constant reminder about the party that I have coming up, okay? So I try to get those out a couple weeks before. Monday, I always start my parties on Saturday, pre-post Saturday, Sunday. My parties run Monday through Friday. So Monday, the day that my parties are going to start on that Saturday, I send this message. Hey, Sally, I was just wondering if you received your packet in the mail yet. If you have, be sure to pull it out and look through it. I want your party to be a success for you. With all the Facebook changes, I have a couple tips I want to go over with you. When in the next couple days can we chat for 5 to 10 minutes? Okay, I have timed this call. It only takes me about 7 minutes from beginning to end. If you do not call your guys' hosts, I strongly encourage you to do it. Okay, there was a time where I didn't call and I just sent messages. It upped, and I know Tony, who she just went blank. I know Tony has also said that, and I think Tamara Rowland as well, our parties increased $200 to $300 by picking up that phone and calling, okay? Because you start that personal connection, and when they hear the importance in your voice on how important it is for them to do the things that they need in their party for them to be successful, it truly makes all the difference. So this document right here is a Word document, and this is what I have in front of me when I am doing that call, okay? So I'll have this pulled up, host coaching checklist, okay, and it just goes through what I say on the call, okay? So you have it right there, what to say. You can write your own notes and say it however you, where did it go? How many times did I open this up? There we go. You have access to that if you want, okay? So that is Monday. I try to have their call Tuesday or Wednesday because I let them know that I'm sending them the message that they are going to forward on to at least 150 people, okay? So on Wednesday, that's the day that I set up my parties on the Pampered Chef website, and I set up my groups. So that's my party day. So I have on Wednesdays, I know I'm setting up my parties and I'm setting up my groups. Okay, so Wednesday is the day that I do that. Thursday, okay, I add the host to the party, and then I send them this message, and I've already talked to them in depth about how important it is that they don't prejudge. They don't know who loves Pampered Chef, you know, so go through, and everyone that eats food in their friend's messenger, I want them to send this message out. Okay, so this is the message that I send them, and the link that's down here at the bottom, this pulls up for people that they send it to, and where all they have to do, here it is, a picture of it. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I send it to them on Facebook. Okay, I tell them on the phone, I say, do you have an Android or do you have an iPhone? iPhone users, if they push this arrow, then this is what pops up. And they just have to click send, 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 send. Okay, so as they go through, because these are the people that they've recently, you know, they've messaged already. Okay, so Android, and Angela, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but one of my hosts said with the Android, they hold down on the message and then the forward arrow pops up where they can forward it. So that's why I try to find out what kind of phone that they have, because if it's an iPhone, they just have to click that and then click send. Okay, so I walk them through that. That is something that I host coach on, okay, because I want them to understand how important it is that they send it to at least 150 people. That is key to a successful party. And I let my hosts know that if they send it to 150, typically that results in about 50 to 60 members. And from those 50 to 60 members, typically I found average, it's around 15 orders or so. Okay, so if they do less, it's going to be less that become members, and it's going to be less that order. Okay, so just try to have them send quite a few out. And I always say, this is the part that I can't do with the party. This is the part, you know, that I can do a lot of things in your party, but this is the one thing I can't do, is get your friends in there. Okay, so I really need your help with that. Okay, and when you let them know that you need their help with that and you can't do, that's something you can't do, they're more likely to do what you're asking them to do. Okay, so my pre-party post starts Saturday and Sunday, runs Monday through Friday. On Tuesday, day 2 of the party, I do a post about bookings. Okay, I have my host tag at least 3 people on this post. I message them in the morning and I send this. Okay, so today you will see a post that talks about booking a party. Can you please go on this post and tag 3 friends that you think would make great hosts, please? Thank you so much for being a great host in your party. Okay, I send them that the day that there is going to be. So this is in here. So I do this, okay, but I also do the monkey post where I'm getting out of my Facebook, FYI. I also do the monkey post where it says, your host, you know, when they have 3 parties booked, then they're going to get a free gift from me, and a monkey appears every time they get a booking. Okay. So I do that one as well. I mean, there's lots of different ones that you can use for that, but just so that they know, you know, that your host has been challenged to get 3 bookings. Okay. So that is on Tuesday. Wednesday, I play a game, and I'll show you that game in just a little bit. Wednesday, I play a game where they have to message me the answer. I don't know why the picture is not there anymore. It's on my other one. Let me show you, Mom. On this one. It looks like this, okay? So it's the Slimer guy. Slimer ate the letters and he spit them back up, and here's they are. They have to unscramble these and they have to message me the answer, okay? I just played this game yesterday. I had multiple people message me, and this is where I start building the relationship in my parties, okay? So let me show you. I just canceled out my Facebook, and then I'm going to show you one. I'm going to walk you through what one of the conversations looks like. I'll show you a few of the different ones because I booked some parties today, okay? Let me show you what, these look like. Okay. Let me find some of these. Okay, so this one, that's not the first one I want to show you. I want to show you the, must be down a little bit further. Oh, there it is. Went past it. Okay, so here's the answer. Okay, do you see where it says quick cooker? So she messaged me the answer. I said, you got it, great job. Thank you so much for your participation in the party. And then I asked a question, okay? Because I used to just say this, and sometimes they didn't answer anything because I didn't ask them a question, okay? Do you have any Paper Chef products? Yes. And then she says, I got the first word for my daughter, not the second one. So apparently she got the first and her daughter got the second. She said, that's awesome. Have you enjoyed the party so far? She said, yeah, I have. She said, I told Kendra I would do a Facebook party for her. She saw my monkey post, and she had already commented on that by the time she did this quick cooker. I said, thank you so much for doing that. I think you will be great. I'm starting parties this time or this time. Which would work better for you? That's the very first thing I'm finding out here. Okay, so let's do the 13th of the night. My teacher friends get paid on the 20th. Okay, girl, sounds like a plan. I said, what do you teach? Okay, so now I'm going into let's develop a relationship with my host. I could have just said, oh, that's great. Let's do the 20th. Perfect. Send me your information. Okay, next step though. What do you teach? Here's where she teaches. You know, told her a little bit about how I was a teacher, okay? And then she said, where did you teach? And I told her what I taught, you know? And so I'm developing a relationship with this person. Yes, there's her information and stuff, okay? But I'm also getting to know her, okay? So that was one of the responses from my quick cooker. Now, let me go in and show you this one. It's another party that I booked today. Is it quick cooker? It sure is, girl. Woohoo! 12 tickets for you. Thank you so much for your participation in the party. You've been awesome. Once again, do you have any Pampered Chef products yet? Yay, I do. I actually got rid of all my enamel stoneware because it didn't match my kitchen. I still have her pizza stone. She listed all the million bajillion Pampered Chef products she has. I think I got it all. I said, that's so awesome. I love hearing all this. Did you have a party to get all this, or did you just buy from parties? Okay, so see how I asked another question. She said both. I said, love it. Have you ever done a virtual party before? I would love to do one with you if you would like. You would be an amazing host, and it isn't much different than what you are doing at Cassandra's party because she's already commenting. She's already engaged. Okay, so that's something I could say to her. I have, but it has been many moons ago. I said, girl, would love to do one for you. You'd make an excellent host, and I know you could get some great products for free and half off. I only have a couple free weeks in July, the 8th and the 15th. That would work. Starting party is the 6th to the 13th. The party starts on the 8th. And then 13th to the 19th, the party starts on the 15th. Okay, I'll host one. Thanks, girl. I really appreciate it. What day would you prefer? Let's do the 15th. Awesome. Can you send me your address, phone, number, email so I can get the packet? Sure thing. There's information. Thanks, girl. I'll get it in the mail. Okay, so you can see how from Quick Cooker, this started this conversation. Okay, because they are messaging me. Because another thing when we were talking about Facebook jail that they are watching right now is how many people, you know, are you friending and sending messages to. Okay, so this way, if they're sending me messages, it started with them. Now we can keep the communication open. I'll show you one more example and then we'll move on. Okay, let me find another one here. Okay. All right, here's another one. Okay, so she just asked me, what does having a party entail? I said, lots of fun, girl. Okay, so notice that in all my responses, I mean, you're just having fun, okay? They really are very easy. I tell you exactly what to do. I send you a packet with the catalog and the specials for the month. I give you a message to send to your Facebook friends to invite them. They click join. I do all the posting and you just comment like you have been on this party and play the games. That is it, really. I think you'd be a great host, okay? I have 2 different dates. Now, notice right here, she hadn't responded yet. So I let a little bit of time go by. Then I sent her another message. I have 2 different dates. I'm running parties in July. If you would like for me to send you the dates, if you would like, I can send you the dates. Okay, you can send me the dates. We'll be on vacation from July to the July 13th. We could start it on the 13th. I explained that. Sounds good. Okay to me. Does it sound? It doesn't sound like it's too much work for but mostly for you. Okay. I said, yes, indeed. I really tried not to make it too hard for you. Which date would you prefer? She told me. I said, okay, awesome. I'll mail you a packet. Can you give me your address, phone number, email? Okay, and then she gives me her information. Okay, so this one she just sent back a little bit ago. So there's another example. Okay, so that, you know, it's so important to me to have that post where they are messaging me an answer. Okay, so that comes from, like I said, it's this post right here. Now, something else that some people are doing that works really well, it's called doing a mystery word. You go Facebook Live, show 2 or 3 products. At the very end of your Facebook Live, you say the magic word is whatever. It can be food chopper. It can be summer. It can be whatever, okay? So, but when they hear that word, I say, message me the mystery or the secret word, and I'll give you 20 extra tickets into the drawing. So then they message you the secret word, and that's a way for you to start the conversation as well. Okay, so that's another way that you can do the communication and have it open, okay? Because the ones that I know, most of the time book from having to message me personally, okay? So I do that Wednesday. Thursday is when I will do the post about the business, okay? Talking to them about, I don't know why these images didn't show up on here. It's this one here, okay? So showing this post, showing about the kit, okay? Which one would they want? Fun money, support the household, big financial goal. This is just like the back of this brochure, okay? And so another thing is you can have them ask you a question. You can give tickets for asking you questions about the business, give them a couple examples, and start some dialogue that way as well. So Wednesday, a lot of times I focus on bookings, and then Thursday, I focus on the business, okay? Because by Thursday, the reason I wait is because they feel more comfortable with me, they have more of a trusting relationship, and they know, you know, more about me, okay? So Thursday, I also sent this message to my host first thing in the morning. Okay, girl, can you send this message out to the members in your party all individually, please? If you do, you will start seeing orders come in. I'll be able to tell because they will start ordering. That's important words because you want them to know you will be watching, and you will know when they send this because orders start coming in. Okay, so those are important words. So if you can go through and personally message people this message, also send some text to people that aren't in your party because they aren't on Facebook, and send them the link too. Thank you so much for being an amazing host. You've done a great job. Then I send the message. Tomorrow's the last day for my Pampered Chef party. If you'd like to place an order, you can click the link. Thank you so much for being part of the party. I used to do this on the last day of the party, but what I found when I did that, Then some orders came in on Friday, and then they're dragging into Saturday. So my big day for orders is typically Thursday, and then getting some on Friday. Okay, so that is kind of a walkthrough of what I do in my parties and how I schedule them out. So I know on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday exactly what I am doing in regards to my virtual parties. Okay, so this here is a lot of the same stuff, but this has, that actually has a video of me doing a host coaching call. And then this has what to put in your virtual host packet. And then this is some of the other stuff. Now, I will do this graphic here. I typically do that on Sunday night. And that is just how to change their notifications so that they're seeing everything instead of just where it's set to whatever it's called, whatever it's set to when they first highlights. So when it's set to highlights and they change it to all, okay? So, and then the rest of it I think is pretty much the same. Yep. So that is a little bit about, you know, what I do to walk through my parties, you know, from beginning to end. And developing that relationship with your host, setting the expectation of what you want for them to do in the party, okay, is huge, okay, because you want them to know that they need, and I tell my hosts, I don't expect you to be in there all day, but I do want you to go in a few times a day and comment on every post. Not like, do a comment. You know, something of, I love this product, this looks great, tag a friend, whatever it is, I need you to comment. Okay, because these are not my friends, they're your friends. And when you comment, your friends are more likely to see the post better. Okay, so it's super important for them to understand that. Guys, I don't have a whole lot of trouble with my hosts interacting, honestly, because I have set the expectation on our host coaching call. Most of them, and I find out what products they want. Because when there's things that they want their party to be successful. Okay, so that's a huge part of it as well. Okay, so does anyone have any questions at all about anything that I shared? Anything?